Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your video workout of upper body. My name is Lori, and thank you so much for joining us. And today I have the pleasure of being accompanied by Mr. Bernitt. He is faithful to the gym every day and is such a great inspiration that we decided to have him come and join us today. He's also going to show you the male version as well as I'm doing the female version, and I will be doing some modifications along the way. After we go through our warm-up and we do some workout in the center, then Mr. Bernitt is going to go and do the incline bench press and do things on the bench so that we can demonstrate that as well to give you a lot of alternatives. So what I'd love for you to do is have some water nearby. I'm not going to cue the water, although I do encourage it. If you'd like to have some weights, women will have 3 to 5 pounds is recommended, and the gentlemen between 5 and 15 or 20 pounds is always recommended. But please, this is your workout. You know your body, you know your fitness level, you know your fitness goals, and so the best thing to do is, because you're at home and you're using whatever alternative that you have, then maybe you have a chair, maybe you have the countertop to hold on for stability, maybe you're using weights, maybe not. It's all your choice for your fitness level. And so I encourage you to do this and maybe watch this video over and over again at any time, modify to what feels comfortable for you. So we're going to talk right now about postural alignment. We're going to set up our base. So before we begin our warm-up, I just want you to keep your head in a neutral center right in front. So you don't want your chin too far forward or too far back. You just want it in a neutral alignment, keeping your chin lifted and your eye gaze forward. Your shoulders are lowered down as far away from your earlobe as you're able to. And so you're basically setting up your neutral base. So the core is from your lower ribs all the way down to above your knees. And holding that core, you want it to press down so that you're not holding your breath, but you're pulling in your abdominals, sort of like pressing against your vertebrae column of your beautiful long spine. So you want to hold that in and engage that, so tightening the muscles. And you want to squeeze your buttocks and lower your tailbone down. So that will align your spine in a neutral alignment. So your base is here, and usually we have it at hip width apart, holding that here. We want a nice soft knee and centering your weight. All right, so if you're ready, Mr. Bernitt, we're going to start.
Anytime you're ready.
Okay, wonderful.
Try to follow.
Okay, well, we're going to do it together, so here we go. So what we're going to do is just hold on to that base and just lift up and lower down, activating our breath. Inhale in, exhale, release. Inhale in, exhale, release. 2 more, just like that. Doing great. And down, and one last time. Inhale in and exhale down. Now we're going to start to activate our shoulders, rolling them up, bringing them all the way forward, up and around. And while you're doing this, you're keeping your spine in a neutral alignment. Going up, drawing your shoulders up and around. Pinching your shoulder blades back. Let's do 2 more. And here comes our last one. Now we're going to reverse that, leading with our elbows up and around. So reversing that, down, up, and around for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Taking our arm, beginning with our right, up and around, just doing 4 arm circles around, activating and just getting everything moving. 2 and 3, beautiful, and 4. Now we're going to do the left, bringing it forward, up and around. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. So we're going to take our feet open wide, toes pointed just a little. If this is comfortable for you, engaging your sits bone, holding that down, tailbone tucked underneath, engaging your core, shoulders over your hips, hands on your hips, and we're just going to slide side to side. Now you want to just take a look when you look down at your knees, making sure your knees are in line with your toes. Your toes are in alignment. And it's okay for you to look down, but just drop and lower your head down. Try not to break your form, holding that there. So standing up nice and tall, drawing your shoulders back, that's it. So this is what we don't want you to do. We encourage you to lift up and straighten up. Beautiful, nice. For 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Taking your arms out, circle 1, 2, 3, lowering your shoulders down, 5, 6, 7, palms forward, bringing it forward and open. Open and side. So you can keep it center here, or rock side to side. 4 more. 4, that's it. 3, and 2, and 1. Lowering your shoulders down, just a couple circle rolls. Bringing your arms up and around, 2, palms back now, facing down. Lowering your arms down, so you don't want to lift your shoulders up. What you want to do is lower down and then just extend back. So we're going to pulse it back. Lowering your shoulders down here, pulsing your palms back. 1, that looks great. 2, 3, 4, breathing through. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Good. Shoulder rolls down, so we're going to go down, side, around here. Scissor your arms forward and open. Down and reach. Good. Down.
Fine.
That's all I ask. And 2 more. And then we're going to hold it here. Arms straight, toes pointed forward. Bringing your right arm across your torso, left arm underneath, holding that there. Nice stretch. Lowering your shoulder down, relaxing that through. Wonderful. Taking that same arm, lifting it up as though you're patting yourself on the back, and just going a nice tricep stretch. Hold that here, breathing in, inhale in, and exhale. Good. Arms out to the side, scissor forward. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding it outside here, taking your left over your right, right underneath. Hold. Inhale in, and exhale out. One more time. Beautiful. Inhale in, nice bend in the knees, and exhale out. That's it. Taking your left arm over as if you're patting yourself on the back. Taking your arm, bringing it here. Never hold on to a joint either above it or below it. Just give a nice little stretch. That's it. Good. That's it. Straight up. Good. So now we're going to go into, let's say we're going to be boxing, okay? So we're going to go forward and back. So just give it a nice bend. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Taking it across the body, bringing it across. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get ready to go back to center. Here we go. Center, right and left, right and left. Keeping it forward. Good. Right across to the left and right. 4 more. 2, last one. Good. Holding it here, center it around. So we're going to bend down and lift. Bend down and lift. Bringing it around, arm circles. Other way around, circles. And 2, and 3, and 4. Nice job. Shaking it out here. Okay, we're going to do squats in the center. Now you can take your weights if you'd like. Whatever it is that you choose, you can hold on to 1 single weight or 2 weights. We're just going to hold our hands right here and center here. We're going to do a squat. So what I'd like you to do is keeping engaged with your core, shoulders are drawn back, holding that here, hands forward, and you're going to bend in your knees. The weight is going back to the back of your heels, down, but you don't want to lift your toes up. You're going to squat down and lift up. Here we go. 8. And as you come up, your torso goes forward. Hinge at the hip, forward, down and up. Low and up. 3, and that's it. 2, adding on, down and up. So we're going to go down, and as we come up, torso twist. Center down, lower down, inhale, exhale, and down. Reach, beautiful. Lower down, reach, knees over your toes, toes pointed forward, down. Nice torso twist. Good. 2 more, and twist. And last one, and twist. That's good. Okay, so now we're going to grab a hold of our weights. So Mr. Bernitt is going to take his 10 pounds. We're going to take our weights here, and we're going to hold in the center and do squats down, squatting down. Ready? So now we're going to add our weights. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Overhead press. So you're going to go bend in a squat, lift up, down, bend, and up. That's it. Bend, squat, and lift. Keeping your hips in line with your shoulders. Down, exhale. That's it. 2 more, breathing through. Inhale and exhale. Here comes your last one, and that. Good. Taking your hands by your side, holding that here, and just go side to side. Just give me a lateral stretch, side to side. That's it. Now again, you can do this with a weight or without a weight. It's your choice. There's so many options depending on your fitness level and your fitness goal. You can add an elbow, reaching back, as long as you keeping your knuckles close to your body and drawing a line as if you're going up and down from the base of your ribs all the way down. Hold. And 3, beautiful. 2 and 1. Good. Here we go. Center. We're going to do a squat and adding a side press. So it's going to go down, and we're going to lead with your left going to your right as you come up. So squat down, return, left. Here, squat down, now right. That's it. And it's really important to bring your torso up and your hips forward. So hips back, and now hips forward. Bend and forward. That's it. Bend and forward. Hinge at the hips. And 3. Nice job. 2 and 1. Beautiful. All right, so how are you feeling?
Good.
Good. So we're going to...
instructions.
Excuse me?
I said all the good instructions.
Okay, good. You're doing a great job. All right, so we're going to do a bicep curl now, standing up. We're going to take our hands, our weights are in the center of our palms, thumbs underneath, on top, 4 fingers in front, drawing your shoulders down, keeping your elbows towards your hips, holding that there. Your arms are coming a little bit in front of your hips because what we're going to do is we're going to lift up and lower. And as you do that, you want to really activate your biceps there. So you don't want to push it forward or going too fast. So it's just a lift up and down. And you want to hinge at your elbow, which is your joint, the joint that's activating here with your biceps. So down, inhale, exhale. That's it. 4 more. And 3. That's it. 2 and 1. Okay, so now we're going to do hammer curls. So you're going to take your weights by your side, and your weights are facing forwards. Knuckles are facing towards your body, holding it here. Bring it a little far forward in front of your hips, and you're just going to lift up and lower down. So we're going to do a double lift up. That's it. And lift and lower. And breathe. That's it. Good. 5. Counting backwards. 4, 3, 2, and here's our last one. Beautiful. Okay, we're just going to take our side stretches. Maybe you want to do some shoulder rolls here, just in between the sets, breathing through. There you go, whatever is comfortable for you. Taking your stance a little wider than hip width apart, and if you feel comfortable with your toes just on a 45-degree angle or there, keeping it here, here, or here, whatever you would like. You're going to take your arms here. We're going to do cross over, right and left. So you're going to take your right arm, cross over to touch your left shoulder, in front of your left shoulder. So it's going to go up and down. And then you're going to alternate. There you go. So that's 2. There, keeping it slow and controlled. You don't want to jerk it, or you're keeping it moving down, up and down. That's it. Good. And crossing over your body. So it's here, hinging at the elbow, extending. Up. Beautiful. Nice job. 2 more sets. Reps at that. And last rep. There you go. That's it. Wonderful. Okay. Now we're going to do a standing reverse fly. So we're going to activate our triceps, taking your hands, placing them on your hips, hinging at your hips, elbows drawn close to your body, shoulders are retracted, low, so it's not up like this, so lowering it. Hold that there. Now you develop your base, standing here, hips, taking your hips, hinging, buttocks back, really activating your quads here, lifting back, tricep, push back. And 2. That's it. Breathing out and in. Inhale and exhale. 4 more. And 3. And 2, and last one. Wonderful, good. Okay, shoulder rolls here. Now you can do it overhead, and you can lower one. If you've chosen to take a weight, you can lower that down. So we have just one weight in your hand. We're going to do overhead, tricep, curls, arms, elbows close to your head, living in an arm lifting up, elbows close to your body, lifting up, weights in the center, you can hold your weight there, wherever's comfortable for you, activating your elbows, keeping that locked into place, engaging your core, hips are square, so what the motion is lifting up and lowering down. That's it. and up and back. And make sure it's going behind your head, but your elbows are engaged in front, working that tricep. And press. So you want to keep the activation on the eccentric and concentric, so that's lifting up and lowering back equal. Maybe do it in 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and down. Lift, 2, 3, down. There you go. You feeling your triceps, Mr. Bernitt, there?
Everything's good.
Okay, good. And we're going to do 4 more. Beautiful.
I think one comment I'd make is people should use less weight and more reps.
Good. Okay, taking it right here and bringing it in front and holding that there. So the option to do this with what you had just said is you can take your reps and add more reps with less weights, or you can take it on a pyramid, which is you can take your weights a little heavier and doing less repetitions with more weight. But you know your level, and this is a multi-level class, so you know what goals and fitness goals that you have, but always remember to listen to your body and breathe along the way. All right? So now, thank you. So now we're going to do is take both of our weights, and we're just going to do a reverse fly standing up here. I'm going to stand to the side. If you'd like to stand in front, so I get front view. There you go. So you're going to take it and you're going to activate like you're holding onto a ball. So you're holding onto a ball and the ball is in front of you. So this is a round motion, a round curvature holding here. So you can take it here in a neutral stance, hip width apart, or you can take it in a stagger stance here. All right? So if you hold it, I'm going to do it in a neutral center. He's going to do it in a split. And you're just going to work on your back muscles. Lifting up, holding it here. The latissimus dorsi, the middle trapezius, the deltoids. That's it. And lifting up, the posterior, lifting and down. So up and down. Lift and lower. Up and lower. Lifting and lower. Breathing through this because you don't want to jerk it. You want to keep it in the center. That's it. For 4, I'm going to turn center. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Holding that there, if you've chosen to do a staggered stance, taking your left foot forward or the opposite foot forward, I'm going to stand here in a parallel, little hip width apart. We're going to do it here again. We're going to activate. We're going to do 8 reverse flies. Okay? So you're going to use your left foot now because we don't want to get up. Yeah. So you did your right foot forward here.
I'm going right foot forward. So
now I'd love for you to do the left foot forward so that you've activated both sides.
Okay.
Yeah. All right? Here we go. Ready? And inhale and exhale. And 2. That's 3. And 4. Beautiful. 5 and 6. Looking great. You're doing a great job. 7 and 8. 2 more. 9 and last one. And what you want to do is make sure that you come up in a neutral alignment, shoulders lifted up and slowly there. Okay, so I'm going to drop my weights for a moment while Mr. Bernitt is going to go to the incline bench.
What would you like me to have?
And we're going to do chest flies. We're going to do chest flies. So whatever weight that you would like to do for your open chest flies. There you go.
So flies.
Yes, sorry. There you go. So before you start, if you could just take your weights and place them right in front, because I just want to talk about alignment. So his head is attached to the bench here. His shoulders are drawn back, retracted, and your abdominal is free to move, but you don't want to do a lot of jerking here. Your hips are here and feet in a parallel position, holding that there. So you can do this, opening and closing, making sure you're leading with your wrists, opening with your elbows, keeping that lifted. Hold that there. Now, if you don't have a bench at home, you can do this on the floor, or if you're not able to do it on the floor, you can stand right up here, opening and closing. So we're going to go together. Here we go. Beginning on 1, opening and closing. That's it. And 2, beautiful. And 3 and 4. Good. Halfway there. 5 more. 5. Beautiful. 4. 3, 2, and last one. So we're going to meet in the center, bringing it down to your chest so that you're sure to hold it there, and then he's going to get up and lift up his torso, holding it there. So we want to know how to get up safely instead of jerking or going to the side or side to prevent any injuries. Yes. So now we're going to do concentration bicep curls.
Okay.
Okay? So while Mr. Bernitt's changing his weights, this is great to do on an incline bench here. If you don't have a bench at home or a chair, then you can definitely just stand up and do it the way that I'm going to do it. But I just wanted to just go over with Mr. Bernitt what he's going to be doing, keeping his feet wide. He's going to alternate right and left. We're going to do 10 times with our right and then alternate 10 times with your left. So what it is he's holding on, keeping his elbow close to his mid-thigh, holding that there. And the action is up and down, lifting and lowering, so that's activating his biceps, holding that there. If you go too far forward or too far back or holding it on this side, it's not going to activate. So he's really doing a concentration bicep curl by just holding that there. So you can do it with weights as well, and just taking it across your body here, standing up, and alternating it side to side if that's what you choose. So we're going to just do 2 more like that, keeping his chest lifted and eye gaze forward. That's wonderful. Okay, so he's going to change it to the alternate side, getting set up, making sure his spine is in a neutral alignment. You don't want to hunch over here, and you want to keep it lifted and moving in an eccentric and concentric movement so that you're not jerking or you're lifting up. And we're not doing negative resistance right now, so it's 3 seconds up, 3 seconds down. So up and lower and up and lower. So cross over and lift. That's it. Breathing through this, listening to your body along the way. And if you need to pause and just take a break, or if you would like to activate it a little bit with 2 more, then go ahead and do that. It's all what your fitness goal is. Wonderful. Okay, that was great. All right, so how you safely get up off the bench is that you place your weight to the side and either hold on to either side or pivot and lift up. Good. You make sure that you're standing up nice and straight before you start to walk.
Okay.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so now we're going to do a tricep while your knee is on the bench. So tricep
Which
with
one
your
you want? The one like this?
Yes.
Okay.
That's perfect. All right, so while he gets the weight, we can do it so that you're holding onto a chair if you'd like at home or not, whatever is more comfortable for you. I always like to keep the chair out right near my hand so that if I want to do my tricep pushbacks and it's too much for me, I have the opportunity to just hold it right here so that the chair is right here.
Like this, right?
Yes. Okay, so we're lifting up and down, slow and control. So go a little slower so we can just show them your beautiful form there. That's it. Inhale in, exhale out. Notice his head is looking down so that he keeps his spine in a neutral alignment, lifting up. That's it. 5 more. 3, beautiful. 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, so we're going to go around the bench to the other side of the bench, holding that there, making sure that he's stabilized, he's developed his base. It's really important to develop the base. He's holding on to the side of the bench so that he has some stability there in your torso so that he can just use the muscles that we're targeting right now. Okay, here we go, Mr. Bernitt. Ready? Lift up and lower. 2. That's it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9 and 10. That is wonderful. I just love it, and I love how he's taking the weights and placing them behind so that you don't have anything, because we really want to talk about safety here. Safety within, any piece of equipment that you have here, making sure that it's nice and sturdy.
All right.
Okay, so now we're here and you're ready for our cool down portion.
Okay.
Did a great job. How are you feeling?
Fine, everything's good.
Good. All right. So we're going to take it in a parallel position here. We're going to take our arms, interlocking our fingers, rounding them down and forward, holding it here. Good. Hold it here, stretching out, lifting up, taking your arms, lowering down, interlocking your fingers. I'm going to turn around. You're going to interlock your fingers and take them away from your body. Hold that there. Just stretching that out. Good. Hold. Lowering your shoulders down, keeping your eye gaze here. That's it. We're going to take a wider stance here. We're going to take our arms open and back. So giving an arm swing, back, forward and back. That's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now we're going to take our hands, taking your left hand down, right hand is going to come around and reach. Circle. 2, 3, 4.
Softball pitch.
Softball pitch, right. Or getting ready for opening up for maybe your golf swing or tennis. Down and up, left activating. 4, 3, that's it. 4 more, up and around. 2 more, that's it. And here's our last one, good. We're gonna do cat-cow, rounding out, lowering your torso down, chin lifted forward, taking your shoulders, lowering them down, pinching your shoulder blades together, and now cat, rounding out, lowering down, holding that here. Here we go, ready? Rounding out our spine, lowering our head down, bringing your shoulders in, giving a C curve with your abdominals. Abdominals pressed to your navel, navel to spine, extending out. Inhale in, exhale, long lengthened spine. Nice straight spine, now curve the spine, and out. 2 more just like that.
Fine. Feels good.
Feels good. And last one. Now we're going to hold that there, taking your hands to your mid-thigh, holding it here, keeping your wider stance, keeping your hips back, and you're just going to slow, just reaching your shoulder over. Your eye gaze over to the right, so your left shoulder is low, stretching down, coming back to center and neutral alignment, now alternating, going down.
Okay, we didn't practice this.
That's okay. You're doing a great job. Yeah. 4. And up, and last one. I won't throw any more curveballs. You're slowly cutting out one vertebrae at a time, shoulders around, keeping your hands together, taking a nice inhale in, and exhale out. Nice inhale in. And it's so important to stretch, keeping your stretching going at all times, doing a stretch in the beginning of the day, the middle of the day, stretch away. I love stretches. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Bernitt. It was so wonderful to have you and demonstrate the male version of it, and especially on the bench press. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a great time. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow.